Imagine this. You're working at WienerLinien, Vienna's public transport operator, and you discover a surprising fact. People between the age of 65 and 74 use public transport less than younger generations. Now your task is to change this. But how do you find an innovative solution that really solves this problem? Well, let me tell you how students from the Entrepreneurship and Innovation specialization accomplish this challenge. Their secret? Design thinking. Design thinking is a problem-solving method based on the belief that innovations are only successful if they satisfy human needs. Hence, design thinking aims, through 5 iterative phases, to identify needs and create tailored solutions. Let's explore how the students put it into practice. The project started with Phase 1, Empathize. This phase is all about human-centric research. The goal, gaining a deep understanding of the target group. For this, the team conducted 65 interviews with seniors in the relaxed atmosphere of parks, with the aim to discover the reasons why the seniors use or do not use public transport. Let's look at an excerpt of an interview.
Gibt es Herausforderungen beim Benutzen der öffentlichen Verkehrsmittel in Wien für Sie?
Na, die größte Herausforderung ist, dass ich gleich die richtige Linie finde, dass ich weiß, wie lang bin ich unterwegs, wo steige ich ein, wo steige ich aus, wo steige ich um. Das sind die größten Herausforderungen.
Und wieso ist das schwierig?
Naja, wenn ich den Plan lesen muss, wenn das eine neue Strecke zum Beispiel ist, dann sind die sehr klein geschrieben und es ist oft niemand da, den man fragen kann.
As we have seen, the questions were open-ended to get at the seniors' personal opinions. Further, why questions were asked to unveil the deeper meanings behind statements. On top, the students observed the behavior of seniors in WienerLinien vehicles and stations. This uncovered needs that were not expressed in the interviews. For example, the team observed that seniors often struggled with entering and exiting public transport due to their weaker physical conditions. After having collected hundreds of insights, the process advances to Phase 2, Define. Here, all data is analyzed to define the target group's key needs. The team started by defining 3 personas, which are fictional characters representing different user types. They were developed by clustering behavioral patterns derived from the collected data. The group used the persona profile canvas to identify the persona's key characteristics, such as demographics and frustrations. Moreover, empathy maps help to gain deeper insights by analyzing what the personas think and feel, hear, see, as well as say and do. Finally, by breaking down the persona's typical public transport journey into smaller steps, the group pinpointed specific situations where issues arose. Afterwards, the group clustered the underlying needs on why the target group avoids public transport. This revealed 8 key insights. To decide which ones should be addressed further, the team ranked them based on their relevancy for customers and commercial value. This led to the identification of burdening, stress, as well as health and well-being as the 3 most crucial topics. With the key needs defined, design thinking enters Phase 3, Ideate. The aim is to generate ideas for solutions. At first, as many ideas as possible get created. Then, the idea's potential gets evaluated to determine which ones to pursue further. To create ideas, the team used 5 ideation methods. They started with speed detoxing, where all team members wrote down their ideas individually in 15 minutes. Next, the team developed how might we questions that address specific aspects of the key insights. For example, how might we improve orientation? Then, with the Lotus Blossom method, ideas were generated until each how might we question was surrounded by 8 solutions. Additionally, to look at the problem from various perspectives, challenge cards that contain different scenarios were used. Lastly, the team wrote down 20 elements related to the key insights and 20 unrelated ones. Then by combining them, radical ideas were triggered. In total, over 80 ideas were created. To evaluate their potential, at first each team member allocated 15 points to the most favorite ideas. The 10 ideas with the highest overall points were then assessed based on the technical feasibility, customer value, and economic impact. Finally, the ranking was aligned with WienerLinien's company strategy, and the idea navigation screens was selected to be further developed. To turn the idea into reality, design thinking advances to Phase 4, Prototype. The goal is to make the idea quickly and cost-efficiently tangible. Hence, a prototype, which is a scaled-down version of the solution, gets created. The project team started by sketching the layout of the screen's interface. Next, they used the web application Figma to transform the layout into a digital mockup that simulates the user interface. This mockup could be displayed on a tablet to give a realistic preview of the screens. Now, how do you ensure that your solution actually satisfies customer needs? You have to gather feedback from your users. This is done in the 5th phase test. In the project, the team went again into parks and asked 10 seniors to try out the prototype. By collecting feedback, insights were gained on which features are liked and which ones could be improved or removed. Remember, as I said, that design thinking is an iterative process. This means the project did not end here. The feedback was used to adjust the prototype accordingly before testing it again. This iteration was repeated twice until the team finally understood how the screen needs to be to effectively relieve the seniors' pains and encourage them to use public transport more often. So now that the secret is out of how WienerLinien's complex problem was solved with design thinking, it's your turn. Use design thinking as your key to success to create solutions that really resonate with your target group. Have fun!